Before you go out pre-ordering and rushing to buy Battle for Baldur's Gate Commander Legends, let's talk about the truth about what this product is. Hey everyone, great to see you here again. This is MTG Moxman. Hope you're having an awesome day wherever you are in the world of Magic. If you're new to the channel, welcome aboard. I hope you have a good time while you're here. So before we go running out and saying how evil and disgusting my comments are, let's remember, they're taken in a snip at a time. I'm only commenting on what I've seen so far from this new set, Commander Legends, the Battle for Baldur's Gate. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of meh. I'm not too excited, but I'm not too let down yet either. I want to go over that. First off, the pricing. It is still a premium product. You are going to pay a lot more money to get it, and we will go over that today in some of the pricing material. The cards I'm seeing, they seem so far on par with what we saw in Commander Legends, the original. But when you're trying to follow up, like Wizards, this is their follow-up to Commander Legends, right? They either were going to go bigger and try to blow out the competition by saying, this is even better than Commander Legends, or they're going to try to stay on par with the level they had, okay? Or they're going to flop like they do with a lot of sequel sets, and it isn't as good. So let's see if they've learned this lesson. Let's check out some of the pricing first, then we're going to go over some of the cards we've seen, and what I think my opinions are on the product so far. So first off, the set boosters contain, because we didn't have set boosters before, right? Set boosters did not exist when we had the original Commander Legends. So, they contain 15 Magic cards per pack. Ideal boosters to open just for fun. Players interested in exploring the Magic Commander cards in the world of Dungeons & Dragons will want to dive into this booster set. Man, that sounds like such a commercial, doesn't it? Draft boosters contain 20 Magic cards per pack and are what many players will open during the unique draft format at pre-release. Unlike a typical pre-release, players will draft 2 cards at a time to build 60-card commander deck to prepare for the multiplayer madness. That still sounds like a commercial. Infomercial almost. Collector boosters contain 15 commander cards. Battle for Baldur's Gate cards along with the opportunity to obtain exclusive extended art cards for your D&D players who want to crack into the shiniest commander cards on this side of Faerun. Okay. So first off, are they going to Pringle? Don't know yet, but I have this feeling. I just have this feeling Wizards has not got back to the original way they printed cards and made them look good. So before you get all excited about foils, remember, the last couple of sets have been Pringled. Okay, like I could cut those things in the shape of Pringles, fill an entire can, and you probably wouldn't know the difference. Probably taste the same too. So I look at that and I go, okay, I'm not impressed. The set booster will be unique for people who just want to crack into packs and get as many cards as they can. Whereas the draft will probably give you more overall commons and uncommons for those people building commander decks. I really do enjoy that. And when it comes down to the collector box, they will bling it out. Okay, they will have a higher ratio of cards in which you can get better stuff because they really are charging a premium price for that product. And if they didn't, it'd be panned, it would sit on a shelf. But when you look back at the original Commander Legends boxes, understand they're approaching $700 now. So I'm not going to be skipping on the Commander collector boxes. I will buy some for the channel. I'll have some for future giveaways and stuff for my patrons. I've got to get in on that one. And I'm just, I know the price is heavy, but I think people will be missing out if they don't at least grab some of those, okay? Now, when we're taking a look at the products themselves, here locally in Canada, I just took prices from 401 Games here in Toronto. Set boosters are $149.99 Canadian. A draft booster is $149 Canadian. Okay, I like that. No real change in price yet, although I have heard of it in the US, okay? When I was checking out with some guys at the round table, that's DJ Longhair, I noticed that there was, they had some variation at our discussion. So I don't know if that's coming yet to Canada, but it's something to consider, okay? So just keep it in mind, right now the prices are the same, but we don't know how that's going to play out later on. And when we're talking about the good old collector box, which, by the way, I'm not overly impressed with that packaging. It just seems so meh compared to the original Commander Legends. I'll have to wait and see it in person. But just, the dragon's fine, but that light blue really doesn't do it for me, so I'm not too enthralled with that. So now that we're talking about the products themselves and the fact it is a premium product, you're talking this is like Modern Horizons 2 level type stuff. I'm expecting a certain level of awesomeness. The cards have got to at least be on par. But are they really? Do they really match up so far? We're getting the reprint of the Battle Bond partner lands and stuff. That's cool. Those had to be reprinted. They didn't feel very D&D to me when I saw the artwork for them. But at the same time, they do need to get reprinted. And they were going to be thrown into that no matter what. They were being thrown into that set. Just like we had them in the last Commander Legends, they're going to be put in there. You can't have those prices getting too high. Luxury Suite, Promenade, they got to bring those prices down to that $15, $20 level. Seeing them at $35, $40 is a little bit scary for a lot of people. So the reprint of those is great for the player base in Commander and for new players coming up in Commander. Awesome. Now, when we're taking a look at the actual cards, though, the cards we've seen so far, when I look at Minsc and Boo, the Timeless Heroes, it's a 1 red, 1 black. It's a 3-powered coming into play Planeswalker. You get a little Boo token, who's a little trample haste guy, and all Minsc can do is put some counters on stuff. And then you can sacrifice it to draw a damage card. It seems so meh when I compare it to Tevesh Savat Doom of Fools. He immediately can protect himself, just like Boo. He gets to put and draw cards. Boo has that kind of power, but look at that extra one that Tevesh has, right? Taking all those cards and putting them into play under your control, and he's a single color. He isn't a multicolor to put in. To me, Minsc is a fail. They should have added something a little extra. I'm not impressed with the card at all. I'm not looking forward to seeing it in play. I don't think it will get played that much except for a couple of decks. Whereas Tevesh just has so much more opportunity to really synergize later. Not to mention his thralls. And you guys know I'm all about the team thrall. But it's just the idea of it. It just seems like such a letdown in terms of the card power and strength I was expecting to see on a Planeswalker from this set. It just doesn't seem up to par for me compared to other cards out there. Now, if you're comparing, I guess, against Serra, the Benevolent, or something like that, sure, fine. But not against Tevesh. I would take Tevesh 10 out of 10 against Boo and Minsc. I'm sorry, Boo. It's nothing personal. You're a cute little hamster, but I'm taking the Doom of Fools and my Team Thrall. Now, when we're taking a look at bigger creatures, you hear the Elder Brain, which, by the way, that artwork really is epic. 7 casting cost, and you put it against Akroma, the Vision of Ixidor. It's a 7 casting cost, 6/6 versus a 6/6. One has Menace, one has Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Trample. I know that seems so scary when you see those two lined up, but the Elder Brain does have a very cool power, right? Whenever the Elder Brain attacks a player, exile all cards in that player's hand, and then draw that. That's pretty effective, okay? That is a pretty good card, and being able to cast those is great. Whereas Akroma is a lot more, you can deal with it a lot easier. If Dual Brain goes off, Dual Brain. Sorry, another great YouTube channel. If Elder Brain here goes off, it's going to be just life-altering. Whereas Akroma can be dealt with. You can just exile stuff and get rid of it, all right? I just don't feel the same threat level, so I'm giving the Elder Brain a total pass. That card to me is a pass. It seems very good, non-threatening, a great card to play with, and people will have to deal with it when it comes into play. All those Commander players out there are looking at it going, and it's got to go. I like that. That to me is a good card. Not overly powered, but enough that people have to go, can't let that one sit there, right? But when you look at those two cards pairing off again, that's around the same level. It's nothing neither here nor there. When I'm looking at a product, though, I'm looking for that bang factor. We had Jeweled Lotus in the last set. And when you guys look back at my videos from, October, November, whatever it was, when they did the lineup, and I said, I hope that we get Jeweled Moxes in this set. I called that out, and I said, name this date, man, because that's what I'd like to see. If we got Jeweled Lotus, they can do the workaround around the reserve list, and they can say, hey, we can put these into play for Commander, or for single colors for each type of spell in the game, instants or sorceries. Each Mox could only tap for that. They have options open to them. So when you look at that, remember, what is going to be the bling factor? What is going to be the shot after card? The one you want to go, boom, I want to hit that one. You want to get a boomstick, shop smart, shop S-smart. Don't forget the Army of Darkness in there and say, what card is going to match up against Jeweled Lotus that is going to drive players crazy? And will they make it hard to get like they did Jeweled Lotus? Will they bring down that level where it's actually kind of scarce inside the set? And players really had to get cracking to find those full art, jeweled, extended versions of Jeweled Lotus, right? Like, are they going to do it that way? Because that would be a smart play on Wizards' part, putting that product together. We're not there yet, But don't forget what this product is. Don't go running out to your stores and buy this product without seeing all the spoilers. Don't slap down $500 Canadian. What is that? $380 US. Don't be slapping down that kind of cash unless you can see exactly what they're putting in front of you. The stores are gonna have product. It's not gonna jump crazy yet. They'll want to see how their sales go. They will have pre-orders, but there will be a lot in stock, okay? If they did the product well, they're expecting it, and they're going to keep it in stock. Hold your cash. Hold it close to you. Tighten your grip on it until you know that this product is worth your time buying or just going for singles. If they don't have some big bling factor cards to go with this set, if they don't touch on the D&D grip the right way and power up the cards a bit, you know, a lot of people may be skipping this product and just going for singles. But if they do a good job and you have your money kept close, you can now free that cash up, go in and buy some boxes and have a good time. But buying it and then having to cancel on an LGS is horrible. Don't do that to them, right? Just don't. They can always, you know, they'll be upset, okay? So sit there and realize that this set is not all spoiled yet. Don't get your factor out there yet. Don't get too excited until we see what the rest of these cards look like. Because I got pretty excited for D&D and I got a little let down and I put thousands and thousands of dollars into that set. I'm not disappointed in what I bought. I stuck true to my name. I stuck by my LGS. I paid for everything. Full price, done. But I'm not going to make the same mistake of jumping into a product unless I'm sure it's going to have value there for me later on. And I'm just suggesting, in my opinion, the rest of you do the same until we know what the spoilers are. And we don't get that till May. So as they creep along with a few little tidbits here and there, that's great. Get excited. The hype train's great. But don't spend your hard-earned cash until you know what you're buying into. Guys, thanks a lot for tuning in today. I hope you had a good time here on the channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Big one like that. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. I'm looking forward to seeing those comments in the comments section. Everyone have an awesome day in the world of Magic. Bring a friend. Have a good time. LGSs are open now. And of course, a big shout out to all the fantastic patrons I have on this channel. Looking forward to the live stream on Sunday for the giveaway. Let's see how it goes. Patrons rock. Thank you again, everyone. So here we are again at the end of the video. For those who made my Friday surprise live stream, I was sorting through a lot of cards, taking a lot of trade-in. I took it down to face-to-face. I'm just waiting to get that credit back to see what I can buy for myself. It's going to be awesome. I haven't done this for a while, but I have so much trade-in stuff that I might as well get some reserve list cards, right? So I don't want you guys to think I forgot about you. You know, we love our slivers. So I'm going to take this Cloud Shredder sliver. I'm going to put it in the 10K box because slivers rock. I still love my Team Thrall, don't worry. But you got to respect the Sliver and the Sliver Queen. She gets respect. She's reserve list, just like Thrall Champion. 2 champions, Queen, and the Champion, reserve list. All right, guys, have an awesome day today. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. Hope your guys' day is going wicked. Nachos and cheese, yeah.